So let's say you hurt your back, your low back in the middle area here. I'm going to explain one thing it could possibly be known as spondylolisthesis. It's a mouthful of a word, I know, but it's really important for you to know because if you do have this condition, there's a lot of things you can do about it. So listen up. So first off, before we get going, I highly recommend you guys subscribe to Riley Rehab on YouTube because every single day I'm going to be making new videos on how to keep yourself in shape, how to keep your pain down, and to just rehab from any injury you get. Now with that being said, I'm going to show you guys the spondylolisthesis, how it works. So for those of you who don't know, you have the spine. It's a ton of different bones going all the way up there. I'm sure most people watching know that by now. But what can happen with the spine is one of the bones can actually shift forward on top of the other. And basically it's almost like if you imagine dislocating a shoulder, but you're dislocating a spine because one goes forward. It usually happens from going backwards, something like this. So what I hear most of the time is either one really crazy going backwards kind of trauma, maybe from a car accident, maybe from playing a sport, something like that, or alternatively from a lot of little traumas that happen where if you're going backwards a lot, perhaps if you're a gymnast, if you're doing a bunch of backflips, that kind of stuff, that can also cause it. So those are two things. It tends to happen more often in younger people. But with that being said, the main things that you'll notice with this is you'll get pain. If you imagine my buttock is here, you get pain in the low back, but it's only in the middle part. So if you look here, you see it here, in the middle there, down low, you'll feel it in that area there. It also will get worse if you are to stand on one leg and lean back. So if you look at me here, I lift this leg up and lean back. If that hurts more, that doesn't confirm 100%, but it's highly likely that you could have a spondylolisthesis. So with that being said, I still would not self-diagnose. I'd go check with a healthcare professional first. But it's really important to know if you have this kind of thing because there's a lot of things you can do about it. In some cases, if you're not careful and you don't make the right choices, you can make this worse and it can get to the point where it leads to irreversible damage. However, the good news though is you can do a lot of things to help this with exercise. And I'm going to show this in some future videos on what you can do to just help manage this condition so it doesn't bug you. Many people do live with this condition in a minor form and it doesn't bug them at all. But it's really all about the choices you make. So listen up to my next videos. I'm going to show you exactly what to do to deal with this one, and I'll see you next time.